Hello everybody, welcome. If you're coming across this video, I personally don't believe in coincidences. I think everything happens for a reason, as cliche as it sounds. But this video is going to be about, what my channel is about and, just your little pit stop for wisdom. No doubt, this is my first video. So if the YouTube algorithm has brought this to you, well, it's really just God. You are chosen. And you probably already know that. And I'm just gonna shoot the bull, man. I'm just gonna be talking what's on my mind. And one thing I wanna just immediately put out there, if there's one thing you can take from this video, God, it's gorgeous out. Look, it's gorgeous. I'm in my Tanjiro kimono, I'm in my element. Yes, sir. But yeah, if there's one thing you could take from this video, please listen and integrate this. You have to integrate the secret. There's a book called The Secret. It's about the law of attraction. I'll put up a link if I can put links, but just look up The Secret audiobook on YouTube. There will be plenty, but it has made my life so damn easy. It's just ridiculous. Like that's what faith is. If you're coming across this video, you probably just there's only so many there's not enough videos. You can watch so many videos of your confirmation, you got it, you're already arrived, but you really have to embody it and put your full trust in the universe, in God, the Alpha and the Omega. Like, you have to feel it. And a big thing with that is with, how do you say it, with the law of attraction, universe is just a mirror. It's just a reflection. That's why people think karma is just the universe out to get you, but that's not the case. Hey, how you doing? Good. How about you? um but yeah, I mean, it's just a reflection of your previous mistakes, and whatever your ancestors karma or whatever, it can literally be relinquished right now as you choose. So you just really, I'll give a technique from the book that I show people. This book, man, I don't get it. I give people the golden key to whatever they want, whatever your heart desires. It doesn't matter. The universe has no limit, has no boundaries. There's nothing it can't do. It's infinite, always expanding. And I give people the key and they don't use it. And I'm just like, I'm just trying to help you out. Like, yes, it may sound too good to be true, but that's just old programming. That's just your previous conditioning that you have to really ask yourself, who made you believe that things are too good to be true? What, you don't believe in miracles? Come on, in your heart you do. And when you were a kid, you did. When, like, you would literally pretend and it would feel real. Like, I remember as a kid, I'd make these Play-Doh pizzas, and I really thought I was like a chef, and I would give it to my mom and shit. And it felt real. Like, I really felt like a fucking chef, right? So, and yeah, but to clarify what this channel, if this channel really found you, it's, this is going to be a Reiki channel. I am a Reiki therapist, and they say when you find Reiki, it's because you need it. And I definitely needed it for not only my physical body, but all of my bodies, emotional, mental, astral, you name it, man. Energy body. But and I want to touch on, man, isn't it crazy that the big pharma, one of the most biggest economic structures in our society, is such a scam. It's just pure capital. They just capitalize. They don't actually, I always hear these let me walk around a little. But I always hear, I don't know if y'all seen the like viral sensation of like the neurosurgeon who like I'll have to put a picture up. But he's like, I went to 8 years of school as a neurosurgeon, and now I'm unemployed and uh, live in the woods or some shit like that. But no, he made a really good point, and it's crazy. You know, he's the one talking from experience in the industry, and he was like, and it's 100% accurate. He said it's like having a flooded basement, scooping up the water with a bucket when the leak is upstairs. That's all they do, man. That's all they do. And to know that, man, to know that I am more qualified, and all Reiki energy workers, whatever, are more qualified than any doctor who has been 8 years in school. Because they misdiagnose so many times. They're wrong a lot of the times. Now, obviously, I'm not going to sit here and say that medicine and doctors haven't done good things, which they have. Like there's a lot of things you can name, but I mean, you have to realize like they're there to capitalize. They're not. It's a business. It's a business. It's a business owned by shareholders and conglomerates. So like, uh, to know that you can, and there is proof of this. I mean, well, if you want to talk about the Big Bang, how everything came from, right? Let's look at it scientifically. If everything came from the Big Bang, and we're all made from that sentient stardust, or sentient stardust, then we're just fellow sentient stardust interacting with other sentient stardust. One cause, one source. And I mean, Jesus Christ literally said, the kingdom of God is within you. Not without you, even though I think, it is, but he really said within you. I mean, I just don't get how some people don't realize that. I mean, let's take a moment. Let's just pause for a second. The literal place, the kingdom of where all things resides, is in me and you watching this video. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, I'm so grateful to be alive. And if you guys are struggling with anything, you really have to just be grateful. You can't focus on the bad. We're really good, as humans, we're really good at focusing on the negative, right? But we really have to focus on what we're grateful for. And let me tell you, like I said, if you were to take anything from this book or from this video, you have to read that book and you have to integrate it, because when you have full trust in the universe, like, dude, my life is so easy now. Like, I'm filled with grace. I'm filled with grace. Like, when you did, I do think, and it's not for everyone. There's always ways to, it's what works for me might not work for you, but I do think detaching from your desires and working towards them, ones that accommodate the world, is a really powerful method for me, at least. But, we're not here to sit up on a hill and meditate. And we came here. You chose to be here to experience our own creation. And if you're watching this, you deserve whatever it is you want. I wish people told me that. I wish, before I was told that earlier, but I just told myself. So, and that's all you really need. I think the most important love, if there's anyone out there who's like really seeking like a partner or a companion, before you get a partner, you have to self-love yourself, because if you can't love yourself, how are you going to how are you going to love someone else? You know? I mean, that's real shit. Like, if you don't love yourself, you cannot, you're just going to poison your partner, right? So, yeah, I feel great, man. The sun's out, it's beaming, you know, I'm talking with you, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, just, I'm really grateful I got these 2 feet, you know what I'm saying? Stare at my beautiful toes, my beautiful feet. But yeah, man, like, one thing I also want to get into is, man, I'm definitely, I do love like all things that are like mysterious, like kind of like esoteric and occulty, like numerology and astrology and like the tarot and things like that. And man, if you guys do get into that, because I mean, it's not even like literally JP Morgan. Oh, these rocks, damn. It literally has a quote and it just blew my mind. Like, I've known this forever. He said, millionaires don't use astrology, billionaires do. And that's a hard quote. Like, you're like, what? He's talking that shit. And it's not even the fact, like, if you don't believe in that, which I'm pretty sure you will, because, you know, like attracts like. So if you found this video, you probably resonate with it. But like, dude, it's not even the fact that they use it. It's the fact that they are obsessed with it. Like, ugh, like it is just like, wow, like they are just obsessed with, you know, fucking like just all of it, man. Just like the weird shit, man. Like, I've been around multimillionaires. I've worked with multimillionaires and I've got to learn from them. I worked door-to-door sales for a roofing company, and I always thought like that millionaires would be like different and like kind of weird, but dude, they're just like you and me, man. Like, and ladies that are watching, um, they're just normal people, and it blew my mind. I don't know why I expected that, and I never thought of it. I just subconsciously thought of it, and it was crazy. It was just like, dude, these are like this is like my mom, dude. Like, it's like my mom and dad. Like, fucking hell. And yeah, wow, just like all the, you know, I heard a really good quote. You know, copy the right cat. Copy the right cat, man. And let me get into that, man. If you are having friends that, so-called friends that are just not like you, that are just not good for you, you are the sum of the 5 people you hang around with. And I had to get rid of some people in my life, and I'll give you the story. Like, dude, like, I'm just sitting in the garage, you know, I was smoking weed at the time. I quit. Hey, weed is not for everyone. It's not for me. It's just not. It's just not, man. It's just not. You know, some people it's good. 100%. Never knocking the good old Mary J. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like, as long as you're not attached to it, you're good. But I was addicted. But anyway, you were smoking in the garage, two of my, you know, buddies and shit. And it just like was a gun when he said this, man. Like a gunshot, like a thunderbolt just went on in my like mind, and I was just like, I didn't say anything, you know, because I'm a Scorpio. So fellow Scorpios, you know how we roll. We, we got that power. We're not dumb. We got that natural law of power in us, man. You can't fuck with us, man. But I didn't say anything. You know, always say less than necessary. And he said, he said, I can never put money before God.
What I meant to say is that he said he can never put God before money. So I switched it up, but you get the point.
I was thinking, oh, really? Really? Good fucking luck, buddy. Good fucking luck. Good luck. You're gonna go through fucking hell, buddy. You are gonna, and God still loves you, obviously, and He's showing you this hard path for a reason. But if you think that, man, when I heard that, I immediately was like, bloop, 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 get out of here, buddy. You are nothing like me. And it's just like, dude, why am I hanging around people who are afraid to talk to women? Like, dude, like, y'all don't want to go outside. Y'all just want to stay in the house. Like, shit like that, bro. I'm just like, that ain't me, bro. I know who I am. I know what I am. I'm an extrovert, man. I just love talking to people. And I used to think I was introverted, but that's because of previous traumas, and school has a lot to deal with it, man. School fucking, oh man, the school systems need to change for the good, man. Because that's a big problem with development and children. I'm telling you, man. And I'm talking from experience, man. I fucking ditched school in the 6th grade. And that's crazy to say. I mean, like, not for like, people who are just like don't give a fuck, but like if you were like, like, it's just like no one did that, at least in my school, right? Like, but I was so fucking like traumatized because I just hated doing homework, man. And I don't know why. I just something, man, something. But we grow, we learn. We're here and now. We're in the present. We're in our Zen mode. We're here in the Zen. Man, it is beautiful. Look at it. It's amazing. But when I heard that, I was like, dude, like, yeah, you're crazy as hell. And I also want to get back real quick. I want to get back to the Reiki and the healing and when I used to go to the chiropractor, there was this quote on the wall. It really stuck with me. It was, the doctor of the future will no longer prescribe their patients anything. Something like, I'm paraphrasing a little, but it was something like that. It was like the doctor of the future will no longer have to give their patients prescriptions. And I'm telling you, Reiki is like that, man. Like, that's that Reiki, any energy work, anything like that, man. Like, kingdom of God is within. We're here. Everything is already inside of us. There's nothing external that will ever fully satisfy us. Fully satisfy us. The human desire, the egoic desire, I shall say, is bottomless, a fucking bottomless pit. And but we are here to experience, right? And we're here to swim in the ocean, not just look at the water. We're here to realize we're here in the ocean as one, together. And I wanna give a tip on something that really helped me. I'll have to put up a picture of his channel, but his name's like Elijah or some shit, something. I'll put up a picture so you guys can check him out. But he has this, man. It helped me so much, man. So thank you, Elijah, if that's your name. Uh, because man, it's just kindled everything in my heart and it's merged perfectly with the law of attraction. And he has this thing called, he calls it retard maxing, which I love it, right? He's like, be retarded. And he's basically saying, stop thinking. We think, when there's a time to think, of course, right? But man, I used to overthink, and I'm sure maybe you are or have, and you just gotta, man, especially with women, man. They just have the most retarded confidence, man. Just what the fuck? You got nothing to lose. I used to struggle with that. I really did. I did. I'll admit. I just what's the problem? You're thinking too much. You're thinking about just shit that don't even matter. So there's some game for you guys out there. And yeah, but like when you fully retard max and you're in the moment. I'll give you an example. I was at a convention, like a Comic Con. I got this, and I was like sorta like everyone was dancing and shit, and I was dancing too, but there was some times where I wanted to get in there, but I like hesitated. No bueno. There is. Let me tell you, because when you fully retard max, even if you're like, let's take dancing for example. Even if you were bad at dancing, and you just go in there and you're just fucking no fucks given, authentic. First of all, you feel great. You feel happy. You just feel you're in God's presence. You're just in the moment, the present moment, the present moment. And like, let me tell you, and especially, if you're a guy listening to this and, you're out there and you relate to this and you're like, "Oh, I don't like to dance." When you're in your full authentic moment, even if you're like cringiest, people would say, the women love that shit because what you're showing is you don't give a fuck. That's what it is. You just don't give a fuck. Why would you give a fuck? Why? We're here to live. We're here to experience the fucking life, the good and the bad. Like what you're just too attached. That's what it is. And yeah, and then I got out there and we were killing it, It was a great time. Best time ever. And more to come. More to come. You know. And yeah, man, I'm just enjoying the moment. It's my first time holding this camera, so my bad if it's kind of weird like this. But literally, like, man, just enjoying the moment, man. And a lot of the things with, let's say, like money, relationships or whatever, you got to realize you're abundant. You got to realize that. You got to realize that there is literally like there's just straight up abundance. So if you're worried about money, well, then you're just going to keep getting that war. You're just going to keep getting scarcity. If you feel abundant and you feel it, you fucking use all these senses, motion, your smell, like all these senses, your mind's eye, your third eye, my friends. Man, that shit's just gonna come because guess what? You can ask anyone, ask the billionaires, ask the multimillionaires, ask the greatest masters in professions. They'll all agree with this one thing. You become what you think about. That's a fact. Quantum physics proves it. You literally become what you think of. This right brain right here has no filter. This left brain is filtering everything to pass on to this right hemisphere so that it can accept the information as fact. That's why hypnosis works. That's why all these things. That's why you're goated, my friend. You're goated. You're already here. That's why when that friend I was, that's that friend I was talking about, talking about money before God and whatever that bullshit. He was like, I'm gonna be good once I get the money. No, you got it twisted. You got it backwards, my friend. The fuck you talking about? You're here now. You're feeling it now. You become the man now. Then you get the like. You become you. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying. I don't even need to explain myself. I could just sit here in silence and just fucking telepathically communicate this shit. You know what I'm like? That's why I'm like, dude, you guys, man, I'm telling y'all, surround yourself around the right cats, copy the right cats, be around the like-minded people who, and I gotta say, man, shout out to Curtis Jr. and Moses. I'm not even kidding, man. You guys are the best people I have ever fucking met because let me tell y'all about something about these guys. These absolute gems of friends, the bestest of friends. Why did I get so white? Ah, cool. All right, we'll do on the white. What the? Okay. Um, But let me tell you, man, they taught me so many lessons, like, and man, like, you know, they taught me just like hype everyone up, man. Just they taught me like so many simple things that you know as a kid, but like, you know, get diminished like through societal structures or whatever, you know, fucking other people's opinions. Like, come on, man. And they just like, dude, they're just the most wholesome, caring, fun friends I've ever met. Like, I am truly like gifted, man. So thank you, universe, for Curtis Jr. and Moses, because man, they deserve all the things they ever want in their life. They deserve it. They really do. And you know, I'll give another tip that I learned from their father is like really just like if you're doing something like an activity, let's say you're playing volleyball, and like, you know, include other people, like just treat them like family, you know. And it's like you shouldn't even have to like have me telling you that, or like they shouldn't have had to even shown that to me. Like we should just be doing that. Like that's just our true nature. Like all the things that are blocking us is just this fucking ego, this thing of limitations, when over here the 90% is limitless. It's fucking infinite, dude. It's fucking infinite. Like, come on. And it's like, dude, like, man, just retard max. Just be retarded. Just fucking, you know, like, just that's what it is. And like, especially if you've taken psychedelics, you would know, like, when that ego dissolves, what is there left? It's just God, the God within. It's just the all loving, all oneness. And feeling that is, man. And I don't condone psychedelics, because you can get those experiences stronger through meditation and other practices that don't involve psychoactive uh, compounds. So I'm not condoning it. Talk to your doctor. Or you know what I'm saying? Do it at a place that's legal or whatever the fuck, if you are going to do it. But I do not recommend or condone the use of psychedelics. Yeah, look at that, two butterflies. Oh my god, I want to, man, synchronicities, man. This video is gonna come to you in a synchronicity. I already know it, because damn, man, these angel numbers, these numbers, these signs, these symbols, like, man, like, it's crazy. The matrix, the universe is always talking to us, and it talks through symbols. It doesn't talk through this language we use with our mouths. It's these pictures, these symbolic pictures, you know. It's just like, it's crazy. And man, I'm telling you, like, and let me go back to the Reiki for a minute. For people who are skeptical about Reiki, I mean, just look at the countless miracles with like just any other fucking example. Oh damn, there's fucking glass here, man. What the fuck? I'm stepping without shoes and shit, bro. Damn. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I got my faith. Faith is daring the soul to go beyond what the eyes can see. I love that quote. but but yeah, man. Oh yeah. So hey, butterfly. Oh my god, look at that thing. He's just chilling. Um, but yeah, I mean, I'll give the perfect example. I'll take a picture of his thing right now. I love this guy. Fucking love this guy, man. I'm gonna meet him. I have to. I'm meeting him. RJ Spina. I love your books, man. They're fucking amazing. They're awesome. I love them. But man, his story is incredible. Like he he was paralyzed from the head down. He had like type 2 diabetes, like a list of things that I can't name. I don't even know if I could pronounce. They're like so crazy, like just like these diseases, like all just like fucked up, like He was told he had 48 hours to live, and you know, his book is called Supercharged Self Healing. He has more books. I think one just came out. Fuck, not too long ago. He has one called Access Super Consciousness. I haven't read that one, but yeah, man, like he man told he was gonna die in 40. He had 48 hours to live, and completely healed himself. Went fully walking within 100 days, as he predicted. He said, "I will be moving in 100 days," and I'm sort of like paraphrasing, like, or you know, I hate talking in ignorance, so it's something I got to work on, um, but yeah, he just fully healed himself, like moved, wiggled his toe within a few days, then just boom, like, and like the fact that things like that exist. I'm telling you, we're in a rude awakening. We are in the revelation, in the good way. Revelation, man. All revelation or all apocalypse means is revelation. So, the revelation of the higher consciousness manifesting. Yep. You guys really just please, if you're still here, fucking do one thing for me. Do one thing. Read that book, The Secret. That's my favorite book of all time. The Secret by Rhonda, whatever. Just read that book, because, dude, that book. Hey, I'll use Curtis Jr.'s words, and I agree. That book is God tier. That book is amazing. Like, it's that good. Like, your life, like, dude, like, people don't want their life to be easy? Okay. Well, if you want your life to be easy, read that book and use the book. Don't just read the book and just not fucking do anything. It's a short book, too. It's not even long. Don't just fucking read it and just not do the shit. Fucking write it out. I'm so happy and grateful because I have fucking a Lamborghini, Ferrari, Viper, and whatever the fuck. Whatever the fuck it is. I don't know what you want. What do you want? That's one thing if you haven't done that, and, you know, don't just do it once. You know, have a lot of piece of papers, and I'm telling you, you're going to find out what you truly want, and you're going to be adding shit to it. You're going to be, you know, be specific when you're writing it, and you're going to find out a lot about yourself, what you really want. And then sometimes when you get it, you may even realize you never wanted it in the first place. And that's okay. That's okay. Because we're here to experience. We are not attached to any of this. We're not even this body, dude. This is just a vehicle. This is just, boom. I keep seeing these butterflies, bro. I'm telling you right now. Synchronicities, bro. Synchronicities. Absolutely. But, yeah, man. You know, I will say this, if you made it this far, this channel, look at that, 33. 33. This channel will be the most, I'm going to shock the world in the best way possible that will accommodate the world. And my whole name will be known in the greatest way, in the bestest of light. It's not even a word, but I don't care. The bestest of light. The bestest of light. Fuck it, you know. I don't give a fuck. I'm just fucking chatting with ya. I'm just fucking chatting with your mate. Yeah, it's a pretty good Irish accent. Let me do a British one. Well, mate, would you like a cup of tea, yeah? I'm sipping tea on my fish and chip bowl, yeah? Nah, I could do a lot better. You know, I do have a little bit British in me, so, you know, it's only natural. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I'm just shooting the bull, man. I'm just in the moment, man. Yes, you know, I fucking was running, And I would be walking around more, but I fucking like there's still these nasty puddles. So yeah, I left my shoes just out over there, like to dry up. Like fuck. But hey, I got absolute faith in the universe, so I don't care. You can have me through fucking Vietnamese spike trap, and I'll fucking dodge that shit, block that shit. Ain't gonna do shit to me. Come on. But yeah, man. I mean, shit. Like, yeah. What else do I want to say? What else? Um, I think I'm gonna leave it off there. You know. Thank you guys for watching. This is gonna be like more of a Reiki channel. I'm probably gonna make a second channel just like this, just talking my shit. But may God give grace to all of you. Amen. And everything is working out in your favor. Bye bye now.